What's going on, guys? In today's video I'm gonna show you a way how to play Daytona USA with a Model 2 emulator in a local LAN with different computers. So let's say we have this computer. We're gonna just this is my main computer, my main rig, we're gonna just make this computer the master computer, because as you should know, making a Daytona USA server or network, you need always one master computer and the others are the slaves. So this computer is gonna be the master computer, and here we have another computer. As you can see there's the other cabinet or whatever it's called. It's gonna be the slave computer. So now you just want to go to your master computer. You just want to download the Model 2 emulator. You want to have your Daytona USA ROMs. You can always download them from Emu Paradise or whatever web page you want. You put it in the ROMs folder inside your Model 2 folder. You then create with Notepad. You just create another file called m2network.ini. Just make it like so. We're gonna open a Notepad and we're gonna save it later with the name m2network.ini. Once you just save that, when file like this is gonna be created, the things you're gonna put in your master computer, you just gonna open that and you're gonna see like only this crap is gonna be. Oh my god, the focus in this cell phone is pretty fucking shitty. Okay, as you can notice, you can see the network, then RX port equals, I don't know if you can see the equal, and then you have to choose your own port. The first port is gonna be the port of this computer, of the master computer, and then you have to type the IP of the slave computer. First, the port that this computer uses, then the IP, the local IP of the slave computer. So to know the slave computer IP, you just go to just open a command prompt console. You just type netstat and then n, hit enter, and there you will see your local IP, which it isn't very visible, I guess. There you go, it's 108. So we go to the master computer and we just put that 108. So the local IP, the local port of this computer, the local IP of the slave computer, and you need the port of the slave computer also. In my case, I chose this port, the port that this slave computer uses. So that's how this file should be made. Once you've done that, you just close it, and then it's everything done in here. We just make the same shit with the slave computer. We just open our game Model 2 folder, go to network, and we just type the same things, but with this computer. The port of this computer is gonna be this port, and the local IP of the master computer, this local IP from this computer, and then the port of the master computer, also the port that this computer uses. If you are using a router, it's gonna be pretty tricky to make this shit happens. You're just gonna open your browser and you just wanna type your IP of your configuration IP for your router. You're just gonna, in my case, I'm using a Lanxess router. You just go to application and games, and here you can make your own adjustments in your ports. So in my case, I chose any of these ports. In my case, I chose this port, and as you can notice here, it uses the local IP of my slave computer. And for this master computer, I chose this port, and as you can see, it's 106. 106 is this master computer. So there you got the ports for each of your computers. If you want to add more cars, more computers into your arrays, just do the same. Just assign a new router, a new port for your new computer, and that's it. The trick of all this is that you must make a buckle, like a perfect circle. This computer should be connected to the slave computer, and the slave computer should be connected to the other computer, and so on, and they should like close the circle. In my case, this is gonna be simple because there are only 2 computers in this case, but you can add a lot of more computers if you want. So once you've done that, everything is set up. We just have to open the emulator itself. You just open the Daytona USA like so, and now you just have to configure your game. So once you open your master game, this will show up, and you just have to type F2 and you will enter the editing mode. Just press C, I think it's called C, set or whatever, to move around, and you should go to game system. Just press 1, the number 1, just to enter. Just move around also with C, and you have to change the link ID to master, also with the bottom number 1. Just change it to master. Then you got assign a specific car number, which is gonna be the color of your car. It always have to be different. So this computer is gonna use the car number 6. Cabinet is recommended using deluxe. I'm gonna use it with a USA country, and everything is gonna be just fine. Just hit exit, and also you're gonna go to exit in here. So this computer is all completed, configured. So now we go to the slave computer, and we do the same, but with a subtle change. With a little subtle change. Just go here, and you can notice everything is the same, but the car number is gonna be different, and also the line ID is gonna be slave. So once you do that with both computers, you just there. The first time it won't wanna work. It's gonna crash because I think it's an emulator problem. It's a bug in the programming. So the first time it's gonna like crash. So you have to close the emulator and open it again. And the next time it's gonna work. So there, you're just gonna leave that like waiting, network checking, and also here you just wanna close it and open it again. USA, okay. There, as you can notice, they're waiting, and in any moment they're gonna show up. There you go. So we just insert some coins with number 5, and we're all set. We just choose with the master computer the track we want. There you go. As you can notice, no cars from the arcade mode for the single player mode are visible, so it shows this mode actually works. As you can notice, these 2 computers are hooked. Here you can see the car from this master computer, which in this case is pink, and in this case it's gonna be like light blue. There you can see the light blue car in front, it's the player number 2. And there you can see the pink one, which is the master computer there. So as you can notice, these two computers are hooked. And one last thing, if you happen that you have an old computer, you know, it's not a Windows 7 or whatever, in this case it's Windows XP, and the emulator itself, it just crashes and it just like closes itself. So you just have to download from Google, from the Microsoft original page, the official page. You just want to download this. It's gonna update your DirectX software drivers, and everything's gonna work alright. So this is the specific thing you wanna search for: DirectX End User Runtime Web Installer. Once you install this, the emulator will work and it won't crash again. So that's some problem you couldn't be expecting if you're using some old, outdated operating system. So hope you liked it, and see you in the next video.